Rental Family is directed by Hikari and stars Brendan Fraser as a struggling American actor living in Japan, looking for work. He is hired by a rental service where they conduct fake weddings, fake funerals, and other things to help bring closure and peace to their lives of people. Because as the film says, Japan doesn't take mental health as seriously as it probably should. So they are providing a service for people who need help in some sort of way. At first, Fraser's character is apprehensive to joining this organization, but eventually he agrees. This is a very cuddly movie that wants to show you the value of human connection and to be mindful of the feelings of the people this company claims they want to help. The jobs start out simple and fun enough. He pretends to be a groom to a woman to satisfy her parents that she is marrying a quote normal guy, but she is secretly in love with another woman. There's also another one where he plays the best friend video game buddy of someone who is lonely and ends up playing Sega Dreamcast games with him all the time. Which, seeing Brendan Fraser playing Sega Dreamcast was something I did not know I needed in my life, but I am happy that I saw it in this movie. The film starts to get more serious when Fraser is assigned two jobs. One is to pretend to be the long lost father of a young girl whose mom is trying to get her into a prestigious school, and to pretend to be a journalist who is writing the story of an aging actor he follows around. Being asked to pretend to be the parent of someone who doesn't have a father is morally wrong, in my opinion, and the picture doesn't hide away from that. The mother thinks she is doing what is right for her daughter's education, but even Brendan Fraser's character realizes very fast that this young lady just needs a real and not a manufactured one. The story with the aging actor ended up being a lot more impactful than I initially thought it would be. At first, it just seems that this is just an old man who wants to document his story, but later on in the film, when he asks our main character to go back to his hometown, we get some reveals about that old man's past that were poetic and even a little heartbreaking. I really liked this man a lot and wanted him to find his peace within himself. The young lady who Fraser pretends to be the father of is so sweet. At first, she hates her quote unquote dad, but they start becoming friends and eventually they are text buddies, and the mother does not like this. This little lady is convincing in this performance, and her innocent eyes are so wonderful in luring you into her fun but lonely personality. I really like this character a lot. There are other people who work at the company with Fraser, and they all have various levels of backstory to them. There's a woman who just wants to help people and seems to want to do anything it takes to do just that, including always being hired to be a married man's mistress. The climax of that substory is wonderful, even if the stuff beforehand is a little underdeveloped. The man who runs the company has a pretty intense backstory to him as well, and once that is revealed, you understand why he is the way he is in the film. But I feel that it is indicative of a pacing issue that the picture suffers from. The film is attempting to juggle too many characters, and because of that, the pathos isn't fully realized for the supporting players that much, only for Fraser and the two people he is spending all of his time with. I also feel that it is weird that many times in the film, they'll swap between Japanese and English in mid-sentence, and it just pulls me out of the story because it's like, we know you're in Japan, you could just have the film speak Japanese, it's okay. The film at first left me jarred with how it is structured. It has the typical sweet relationship build-ups between the young lady and the quote-unquote father, but only like two scenes are shown of that, and then we had to deal with all the moral issues that we know are coming with all these characters. And the problems began about midway through. So I thought it was paced in an odd way, but somehow the second hour wraps it up all nicely and delivers an ending that is sweet and a little poetic and a little fun. Brendan Fraser is great in this movie. There's a scene where he is standing on a balcony admiring the sky and the city, and you can tell that he is a lonely man with really no one back in America for him. He hints at it a few times in the picture, and when he's telling his backstory to his pseudo daughter, you know that that is the real man, and not the one he is pretending to be. This is a sappy dramedy that wants to make you smile and pull in all the predictable ways, and has some exercises in pure cornball, but I don't care, because I bought it hook, line, and sinker. The film is almost 2 hours long, so while it does attempt to juggle too many characters, it is long enough that it is able to see all of them through these situations that are set up. And it is done nicely. My favorite sequence is easily the climax with the aging actor. The things that we learn about him following an adventure made my heart break for him, but also make me love him at the same time. That is the thing I could say about this picture. I love all of the characters, except for maybe the mom of the young girl. She can eat a pile of shit for all I care. But other than her, this is a sweet movie that just wants to make you feel good. I recommend people check this film out. It is a great reminder of the acting talents of Brendan Fraser, and he more than deserved his Oscar win for The Whale by doing a good job as well. This is a sweet movie that I think you all should see. I give Rental Family 3.5 stars out of 4. It is a little formulaic with its situations, but it has fresh locations and all the characters are likable, and I wanted to give them all hugs by the end of the film. I think people will enjoy this. That is my review. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Here's links to my other videos. Follow me on social media if you like. And until next time, I am Ghost.